a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square is equal to a plus b the whole cube. So I wrote the factorization of this one. Okay, now a cube minus b cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square is equal to a minus b the whole cube. Now let us discuss eighth problem according to this one. Okay, now eighth one, factorize the following. Now 8a cube plus b cube plus 12 a square b plus 6 ab square. Okay, now look at this one. It is two perfect cubes are there. So now you have to check whether that remaining two are in the form this one or not. So 8a cube you can write as 2a the whole cube. B cube is b cube itself. Now 3 into 2a square into b. Then 3 into 2a into b square. Now look at this one, 4a square, 4a into 3 12, 2 into 3 6. So now it is in the form a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. Now what is that factorization? A plus b the whole cube. What is our a? 2a. 2a plus b the whole cube. Okay, now second one, 8a cube minus b cube minus 12a square b plus 6ab square. Now here again it is in the same form but negatives, between the negatives are there. So you can write that one, 2a the whole cube, then minus b the whole cube, then 3 into 2a square into minus b, so it will be negative. Now 6 3 into 2a into minus b the whole square. So you can write this as 2a minus b the whole cube. Now third one, 27 minus 125a square minus a cube minus 135a plus 225a square. Now look at here also two perfect squares are there and there in between negative signs are there. So from that itself you will understand it is in the form a minus b the whole cube. Just check that one. 27 is 3 cube, then 125a cube is minus 5a the whole cube, then 3 into 3 square into 5 negative 5a, then 3 into negative 5a the whole square. So 3 square is 9, 9 into 3 27, 5 is 135, then you are getting here 9 into 25, that is 225. So again you can write as 3 minus 5a the whole cube. Now fourth one, 64 a cube minus 27 b cube minus 144 a square b plus 108 ab square. 64 is a perfect cube, that is 4 4 cube is 64. So 4a cube is 64a cube. Then 3b the whole cube minus 3b the whole cube. Now 3 into 4a square into negative 3b, then 3 into 4a into negative 3b the whole square. So you can check that one, 144 comes or 108 comes or not. So it will be 4a minus 3b the whole cube. Now fifth one, 27p cube minus 1 by 216 minus 9 by 2p square plus 1 by 4p. Now 27p, that is 3p the whole cube. Now 216 means it is 1 by 6 the whole cube. Now 3 into 3p square into negative 1 by 6 plus 3 into 3p into 1 by 6 the whole square. Okay. Now 3 square 9 into 3 and 6 you can cancel them. Okay. So what will come? 9 by 2 you will get. Now here you will get 3 one time 6 36 it will come, 9 it will come, 9 and 36 you can cancel, you will get 1 by 4 only. So it is in the same form. So you can write as 3p minus 1 by 6 the whole cube. Learn this formula, that is x cube plus y cube is equal to x plus y into x square minus xy plus y square. X cube minus y cube is equal to x minus y into x square plus xy plus y square. Now based on that one, 10th one you have to factorize. 9th one verification, just to multiply and get the answer only. So we are not doing that one. So 10th one is, look at this one, it is in the form x cube plus y cube. What is x cube plus y cube? X plus y. Then x square plus minus xy plus y square. So it will be x cube, that is 3y the whole cube and 5z the whole cube, that is x cube plus y cube is equal to 3y plus 5z. Then 3y the whole square, that is 9y square (3y into 5z) square. So it will be 3y plus 5z, then 9y square minus 15yz plus 25z square. So final answer is this one. Now second one is here, 64m cube minus 343n cube. 64, that is 4m the whole cube is 64. 343 we know that 7 n the whole cube. 7 cube is 343. Now so what will come here? 3m minus 7n, then 4m minus 7n, 4m square plus 4m into 7n plus 7n the whole square, that is equal to 4m minus 7n, 16m square plus 28mn plus 49n square. Then get this formula: x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz is equal to half of x plus y plus z into x minus y the whole square, y minus z the whole square, z minus x the whole square. That verification we are not doing, just to learn this formula and do the 11th question according to that one. So look at this one. Here it is in the form x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz. Okay. Now what will be that one? That will be half of first one x. Here x is 3x and y is y itself and z is z itself. Now second part is first and second one minus then square. So 3x minus y the whole square, then y minus z the whole square, then z minus 3x the whole square. Okay. You have to learn this formula to solve the problem, 11th problem. Okay. Verification is not needed. The 12th one is verify that no need, because simply multiplication only, multiplying this part, the second part, this part will give you this one. Okay. Now if 13th one is given there, if x plus y plus z is equal to 0, then x cube plus y cube plus z cube will be equal to 3xyz. So take that formula. What is x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz? That is equal to half of x plus y plus z into x minus y the whole square, then y minus z the whole square, and z minus x the whole square. That is a formula. Okay. Now what is given there? X plus y plus z equal to 0. If x plus y plus z, this part is equal to 0, means this whole part will be equal to 0. No, half into 0 into this part. That means the whole part will be equal to 0. So if x plus y plus z equal to 0, then what will happen? X cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz will be equal to half into 0 into this part, that is x minus y the whole square, then y minus z the whole square, and z minus x the whole square. 0 into any quantity, that will be 0 only. So that means what? X cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz will be equal to 0. Now take this negative xyz to this side. What you will get? X cube plus y cube plus z cube will be equal to 3xyz. Okay, that is the thing you have to prove. So only just remember that formula to calculate this one. Now 14th one, without actual calculating the cubes, find the value of each of the following. Now what is given? Negative 12 the whole cube plus 7 cube, now 5 cube. Now what is this one? A cube plus B cube plus C cube. Okay, now just find out what is A plus B plus C. What is A? Negative 12. What is B? 7. What is C? 5. That is equal to 0. So A plus B plus C is 0. That means what? A cube plus B cube plus C cube minus 3ABC will be equal to 0, or that one will be equal to 3xyz. Okay, so what will come? Negative 12 cube plus 7 cube plus 5 cube will be equal to 3 into negative 12 into 7 into 5. Okay, now multiply 3, 7 5 are 35, then 35 into 36 you can do 35, and here 36 you will get negative value. Multiply and get the answer. 6 5s are 30, then 21. So 1260. Its value is negative 1260. Now like that, third one also you can, second one also you can find out, because second one here it is given 28 cube, then minus 15 cube, then plus 13 negative 13 cube. So 28 plus negative 15, then negative 13 will be equal to 0. So what will be this one? Multiplication 3 into 28 into 15 into 13 it will come. Okay, so final answer will be 3 into 28 into 15 into 13. So here both are negative, so two terms are there, so final result will be a positive quantity. Multiply and get the answer. Okay, now 25a square minus 35a plus 12. Now what is given? 15th question. Give possible expression for the length and breadth of the following rectangles in which their areas are given. Now look at this one. This one is area, that is length into breadth. So you have to factorize this expression to find out what is length and breadth. So how will you factorize that one? Now by splitting the middle term you can do multiplication of two numbers, that should be 25 into 12. What is 25 into 12? Now multiplication of two numbers should be 300, addition should be 35, negative 35. So how will you find which are the numbers? First factorize and see 300. Okay, 300 when you factorize, look at this, 150, then 75, 25. Now you will get numbers like this, 2 into 2 into 3 into 5 into 5. Now when you multiply these numbers, so 5 into 5 25, 25 into 3 75, and 4 if you are taking, you will get that one as 300, but you will not get that as 35. Now 2 into 2 4, 4 and 12, 4 into 3 12 and 25. When you are taking 12 and 25 will give you 300 but won't give you 35. Now 15, now 3 5s are 15, then 2 into 2 into 5, 15 and 20. If you are taking 15 into 20, you will give you 300, and 15 plus 20 will give you 35 also. Okay, so when you are factorizing 300 like this, you can take the numbers multiplying by like this, then you can find out which are the numbers suitable for this addition. So let us take the numbers as 20 and 15, and both should be negative. Why? Because the middle term is negative. So multiplication should be 300, addition should be 35. So numbers will be 20, negative 20 and negative 15. Now split the middle term. 25a square minus 20a minus 15a plus 12. Now take the common. Here 5 a is common, then here it will come 5a minus 4. Now negative 3 is common, so 5a minus 4. Now 5a minus 4 is common, 5a minus 3. So you got two values. One of them you can take as length, other one as breadth. Okay, now smaller one will be this one. No, 5a is fixed, so this can be taken as breadth and this can be taken as length. Okay, now second one, you see 35y square plus 13y minus 12. Now here also multiplication should be 35 into 12. What is 35 into 12? First find out that one. Now $420. Multiplication should be 420, addition should be 13. Now 420, just factorize and see 420. 2, then 210, again 3, 5, 7 and 5. Okay, so numbers you can select as 2 into 2, then 3, 12, you will get 35. 35 minus 12, 35 minus 12 won't give you 13. Now which one you can take? 15 and 28. Okay, 15, how will you take? 3 into 5, 15. 2 into 2 into 7, 28. 28 and 15 will give you 13. No, so combination of numbers you have to take like this. Last year we have learned that was smaller number, but here it is a little bit bigger number. So 28 and 15 you can take. So 28 should be positive and 15 should be negative. Why? Because the middle term is positive, so bigger number should be positive, and here negative sign is already there, so one should be negative. Now let us 35y square, now 28y, then minus 15y minus 12, then 7y, 5y plus 4. Now here negative sign is common there, 3, so 5y plus 4. Now if 5y plus 4 is common, 7y minus 3. Now one of them has length and breadth you can take. Okay. Now 16th one. What are the possible expressions for the dimensions of the cuboid whose volumes are given below? Now what is the volume of cuboid? Length into breadth into height. So 3 quantities you need. So just factorize this one, you will get x values, different x values. So that 3x values will give you that value. So let us factorize first one. 3x square minus 12x. So 3x is common there. Take that 3x outside. What will get? X minus 4. Now 3 quantities you got. First one is 3. Second one is x. And another one is x minus 4. So length, breadth and height you can take. Okay. So if you are taking length as 3, breadth will be x and height will be x minus 4. Now second one you see 12ky square plus 8ky minus 20k. Now common is k and 4 is also common there. So 4k you take outside. What you will get? 3y square. Now 2y minus 5. Okay. Now you can take 4, one quantity, second one k, then third one like this, or again if you want 3, 15, 12. So one quantity as 4k and this one is enough. Okay. 8. Let us factorize this one so that it will be 2 more expressions you will get. So multiplication should be negative 15, addition should be 2. So you have to select 2 numbers whose multiplication is negative 15 and addition is 2. What are the numbers you will select? 5 and 3 itself. No, 5 into 3, 15. 5 minus 3, 2 you will get, and that 5 will be positive because middle term is positive, and 3 will be negative. So split that one. 3y square plus 5y minus 3y plus 5y minus 5. So 4k is already there. So 3y is common there. Y minus 1. 5 is common there. Y minus 1. Now 3y plus 5 and y minus 1. So now here also you are getting 3 terms. No, this one as one term you can take 4k, and second term is this one, and third one is this length, one of them breadth and height.